I work with developmentally delayed adults. I work on the computer, I write reports, I go out to care homes, I see people face to face. I'm a people person, and I like helping people.
As a social worker, Joanne has always worked tirelessly to make sure her clients have what they need to live their best life, even when she wasn't feeling her best.
I pretty well barrel through anything, and when it comes to work, I have a really good work ethic, so I hardly let anything slow me down at work.
There was one exception. It was spring of 2013, and she had started using a laptop to do more work from home. Before long, her right arm began giving her problems.
It was extremely painful. I couldn't lift my arm up towards my waist. I couldn't lift my right arm over my head or behind my back.
In the coming days, Joanne tried her best to barrel through the pain at work and at home.
Getting dressed was difficult. The activities of daily living, cooking, putting things away in cabinets that were above my head. Heavy things, or not even heavy things, even a glass was difficult to hold on to.
Finally, she sought medical advice a few months later when the pain became unbearable.
I went to the doctor and she said that I had a frozen shoulder. I have some discs in my neck that are degenerating. She sent me to physical therapy.
18 months later.
I think I was feeling desperate because I was going to physical therapy and it wasn't getting better. I was in a lot of pain and I really wanted the pain to go away.
Although Joanne had been praying all along, she needed God now more than ever.
I know God heals, and I know He loves us, and I know He wants to heal us. And so I kept praying and crying and crying with the pain and just doing what I needed to do.
As a longtime partner of CBN and viewer of the 700 Club, Joanne never misses the chance to hear the praise reports and healing words of knowledge for others.
I'm always encouraged by the stories and by the prayers, and I just think about how wonderful they must feel being healed and getting that healing, and it encourages me to look at God in a bigger way.
On September 18, 2015, Joanne received more than encouragement. It had been 2 years since the pain had started.
I'm praying for someone that right now just have the sense that you've got a neck injury and it's leading to severe problems in your right arm and nerve damage that's affecting your ability to use your right arm. God's able to heal you. And your name is Joanne. I'm calling you my name so you know this is directly for you. You're healed. What you couldn't do before, do it now. Begin to move that arm. The muscles are going to be sore, they're not used to being moved. Move them now and realize God has healed you and restored you in Jesus' name.
I started crying and smiling all at the same time. Stood up and I stood up and I put my arms up in the air and I started praising the Lord. At some point, I think I noticed, like, oh, my arms are over my head and I don't have any pain. I was healed in that moment, in that instant. God healed me.
Joanne has been pain-free ever since, doing what she does best, helping people and telling them about God's goodness.
Makes me speechless that God did that. For God to actually call me by name, that was something so personal. It's like He singled me out to heal me.